Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout, doing a little live stream here. If you guys are watching this recorded, this is live. Well, it's live right now, but I picked up this iPhone SE second generation for about $200. I think I actually got it for like $180, and it was like $2 something with tax. I was actually buying some pet food at Target, and I saw this on the website, and I decided to order it. And this is something you can pick up in store. This isn't something that is like a Target refurbished or return or anything like that. These are done by a company and then just sold at Target. So I really don't know what the brand is. There's really no branding on the box other than it just says certified smartphone right up there. And then it just says rigorously tested, factory reset, updated software, and then it says included in box, phone, battery, and charger. Obviously the battery's built in. It's an iPhone, you can't take the battery out, but we're gonna go ahead and unbox this, power it up, and just take a look at it, see what kind of condition it's in, see what you're getting for this price. This is the second generation iPhone SE, so it is not the 5G version, it's the LTE one. But again, for the price, not a big deal. If you're looking to get like your kid a smartphone or get your kid an iPhone, I know I've seen online people trying to get their kid a phone just for, take to school, for them to be able to see like their location and stuff like that. I'm not too particular about this packaging, so we're just going to rip it off. I do like the fact that it comes in a kind of clear box. Obviously I bought this online for store pickup, but if you're buying this in store, you can kind of at least see a little bit of what you're getting. I know it looks kind of scratched up. That's just the plastic shell of the case. That's not the phone itself. Nothing else really on here. It just said there's a barcode on here without showing the IMEI. iPhone SE 2020. It is the 64 gigabyte in black, so nothing special. Just right off the bat, I took the plastic off here. We'll take the phone out. All right. You do get a lightning cable. It's nothing special. It feels like a cheap Chinese lightning cable. It's USB-A to lightning, no C or anything like that, and no brick. And then you have a SIM eject tool, and it's literally just thrown down there in the box. So that is exactly how it came, just like that. No fancy packaging, nothing of that sort. The phone right here, there is a little bit on the screen. I don't really see, actually I do see there is one pretty good scratch that runs right along here that you can kind of see holding it at an angle. Other than that, it's not too bad. We'll go ahead and take it out of that. Ooh, yeah, and there's actually two big scratches, two big gashes on the back here. I'm sure you can see those on camera. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you guys can definitely see those on camera. So two gashes right there. Those are like the type of gashes you can like run your nail through and you can just feel them and hear them. They're definitely there. And then there's one that runs along right here. So pretty beat up on the back. Again, not too concerned about that. I'm gonna go ahead and power it up. We do have a pretty large little gash up on the top there, on the frame, not on the glass, but on the frame. So there is that. I'm very interested to see what kind of battery health we get with this. Let's see if we have any power whatsoever. All right, we do. Who knows how long this has been sitting in that box. So we're gonna go and power it up. All right, sorry, I moved it to, let's see what we got in terms of iOS here. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna set it up by holding my other phone next to it. Just gonna transfer all the settings. so that is doing its thing. And I will say, yeah, that this, gotta connect it to the Wi-Fi. The condition of this, so I bought there's another scratch right up there too. I bought this, like I said, it didn't have a condition rating or anything. It just said pre-owned. Let me see if this says anything. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything about condition or anything like that. Of course, you can't see the back in the box. We're going to transfer that later. The screen doesn't seem to have any issues. There's no weird colors or anything like that. You know, in terms of actually, you know, the actual display, there's nothing wrong. It is just there's some scratches on it. We'll go ahead and do Touch ID real quick. Which that is working. So the sensor and everything is good. Hasn't been like replaced or damaged or anything like that. I'm gonna transfer my stuff from my other iPhone. Just to set it up easier. Let's see. I might have to install the beta here, just because my other phone is on beta. Yeah, we're gonna have to put 17.4 beta 4 on it real quick, which is fine. So we're gonna let that happen, and I don't think we need that anymore. And just real quick, I don't know. Like I said, I bought some phones from Plug Tech back. Well, not some phones. I bought my Z Fold 4 from Plug Tech back in the day, a couple months ago. We're gonna see. I don't know if they have. Okay, so they do have some SEs. We're gonna check both of those. Let's see what they have and how much they are. So it looks like, okay, so their pricing is a little bit less than what I paid. This is the exact same phone I bought right here, the 64 gigabyte 2020 model. Now this phone on their website, based on their condition, this phone right here would be one of what they would call eco-friendly. Eco-friendly would have some scratches and some stuff like that on it. The Excellent would look brand new. So $179.99 for it wouldn't have all this on it if you bought it from Plug for $179. So like $30 cheaper. You're definitely going to get a better condition phone from them. Let's see what they have. Yeah, even like $269 for a SE 2022. Now the 2022 is going to have 5G. The 2020 is not 5G, so there's that difference there. Let's see what this is doing. Okay, so we're still downloading. We're still downloading the beta here. Like I said, I had to download the beta because I am transferring the data from my other phone. But while that happens, take a look here at the Plug website again. So yeah, the Plug ones have a 1-year warranty. This other one says it has a limited warranty. I don't know. I don't know how or what it is because I don't even. There's like literally no information on this part of the box. There's no information. There's like no website, no nothing. So I'm not too sure how you would go about using the limited warranty if you would need it. So If you're gonna buy one of these, I would recommend you definitely just check out Plug, because you're gonna know what you're getting. The prices are a little bit cheaper, $169 for an eco-friendly. You can even get a 128 for $209. So definitely a lot cheaper on here. I'm actually gonna put the Plug link in the description, so if anybody wants to pick up an SE or anything like that, I definitely recommend Plug. If you use code Techout when you check out, I like how that rhymes, you do get $10 off an order of $99 or more. So Plug is not an affiliate or anything like that. I just have the literally just have the ambassador thing because I like what they offer. And like I said, back when I bought my phone, my Z Fold 4, I literally was not affiliated with them in any way. No partnership, no affiliate link, no nothing. I bought it because I wanted to get a cheap fold, and they had one. I got my fold for about $500, and it was in excellent condition. No scratches, no issues with it whatsoever. I still use it to this day. Haven't had a single problem with it. It's a great phone. There's no damage to it or anything like that whatsoever. So very, very happy with the products they sell. I've actually been thinking about buying some more from them and seeing what else we can get. So that is something I might do. I just don't really need any other devices right now, but something comes along, I might do that. Like I said, I am going to put my code in the description here. It's probably already down there somewhere under support the channel, but I'm just going to put it up top here. Just in case anybody wants to get one. Again, we are waiting on the beta to download here. And then we'll be checking out. I really want to see what the battery health's at, but of course we got to wait for the phone to finish setting up to do that. So that's what we're waiting on. But I am kind of excited. I don't mind there being like scratches on it. When I got the Fold, I was kind of excited to have a cheap phone that maybe it already had a nick or two on it, because I don't want to be the first one to put a scratch on the phone. You get your brand new phone, you're a baby in it, and you want to use it in a case and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, I just want to get a phone that's already maybe it's cheap and it's already beat up. That way, I don't have to worry about it. I can just enjoy the phone as is. I haven't had an SE in forever, but I really like the SE because of the home button. It's actually really nice to have the home button. You don't have to do the swipe gestures. It's just right there. You can see we have the little reachability thing, which isn't really needed on this small screen, but it is there, which is nice to have, I guess, if you need it. But again, small screen, so don't really need it. But I like the home button. I just overall like the one-handed usability of the phone. When you've got something like an iPhone 15 Pro Max, you're trying to use this thing one-handed. You can't really comfortably hold it in the hand. It just doesn't feel very secure in the hand when you're trying to hold it like this and type or move, to open an app or something like that. Whereas this phone, you can pretty much reach anywhere on the screen, without having to try. Like, I can't really get halfway up the screen with this one, So anything above like that row of icons right there is pretty much a no-go with a larger phone like that. So still waiting on the beta to download here. I think it's done downloading. It's just preparing the update. Probably should plug this thing into some power. I do have a lightning cable. Let's see if we can make it reach. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what the battery percentage is because the battery percentage is turned off right now on there. But it does look like it dropped a little bit, so we'll have to see how the battery health is. These phones aren't too hard to put batteries in, I don't believe. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I'm pretty sure the screen just comes off, and you can swap that out pretty easy. So if I need to get a battery for it, maybe we'll do that. Let's actually look on iFixit. Apple doesn't sell the batteries on their self-repair store for the second generation. They do for the third generation, but I don't believe it's the same battery. Let's see. Yeah, iPhone SE 2020 battery. The whole fix kit from iFixit is $30. So let's see. Moderate difficulty. I mean, if it comes with, does it come with the clamp? I don't think it comes with the clamp. No, it just comes with a suction cup. But I'd probably buy one of these anyway. I need to pick one of those up. I think the hardest part on these is getting the battery out. If these pull tabs break down here, that's a pain in the butt. But if you can get those pull tabs to work, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's not difficult. The guide's kind of long, but they detail, taking every screw and every little bit and piece out. I don't know what they're taking. I guess is that the battery connector? Or are they plugging that back in? No. Remove the Wi-Fi diversity antenna. I guess it's because you have to take they want you to take the Taptic engine out. Yeah, so you can get room down here. It's not too terribly difficult. What is that? That's to you can heat the back of it up if the strips break. Okay, yeah, it's not too terribly difficult. I mean, for $30, But we'll see how the battery health is. Based on the scratches on the phone, I'm not expecting anything great, but we'll see. You will get the service message after using this battery though, because it's not an Apple OEM battery, but it'd be like that, I hate when you open something, some random ad starts playing. Come on. I feel like it got right there and just like stopped. I feel like it hasn't moved too much since then. I don't know what software this came with. It says the box claims that that they're up to date or updated. Obviously when they're put in the box, but don't know what it came with. I didn't see because I went to set it up from my other phone, and we had installed beta because my other phone's on the beta, so didn't get to see that. We're just waiting on this to finish so we can copy everything over and see what our battery health is looking like. I can't tell if we're moving or not. This one's got obviously the second gen SE is the A13 Bionic. I think it's the same processor, same internals that they used in the iPhone 11. I don't remember what the third gen SE was. Honestly, I didn't really pay attention. I totally forgot there was a third gen SE. I think the third gen SE basically just added 5G. If anybody wants to ask anything in the comments, go ahead. I got the comments pulled up here. We're moving slowly but surely here on this update. Let me see if I can I'll pull up the listing here. Let's see if I can find it again. Alright, so here we are. This is the listing for the phone. It was $199. I think there's some kind of discount on it because it wasn't. I think it was like $189 when I did it. It's unlocked, works with all major carriers. It says pre-owned electronics are like new, just better for the planet. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call this exactly like new. You know, that big giant scratch right there. Now, you think something like that would be, I get it, it's pre-owned. The phone's fully functional and everything, so pre-owned's obviously going to have some wear and tear. And I mean, it's on the back, so I wouldn't, I'm not going to knock it that much for that. I do wish, the issue with this is these are sold in store. So this was a store pickup. So these listings are just a generalized, product listing. They're not showing the condition of each individual item because this came from a store, and it's shipped to Target by another company that does the refurbishing process. It's not like Best Buy where you have like Best Buy open box and stuff like that. So it's not giving you a general or an exact condition for each individual phone. So you're gonna get stuff like that. Now, I would hope that if there's anything like, scratches like that would be on the screen or whatever, that wouldn't pass the inspection process. Again, I'm not gonna knock it too much for having a scratch on the back because you don't use, the back of your phone to see anything, so it's not really gonna be in the way. But that is definitely a scratch that you can feel on the back of the phone right there, especially you rub over it. It's definitely noticeable. So just something to keep in mind if you're going to be buying these pre-owned. And the only reason I'm really mentioning this is, like I said, Plug Tech, where I got my this just so everybody knows did not come from Plug. This was from Target. But the Plug Tech stuff has different condition ratings, eco-friendly, which this is something they would grade as eco-friendly because of the scratches and the nick on the top there. They have eco-friendly, they have good, which is 1 to 2 scratches, and they have excellent, which looks new. When I bought my Z Fold 4, it was excellent condition, and I can tell you right now there was not a scratch on that phone. You really couldn't tell that anybody ever used it. So this on their site would be something that was eco-friendly. And if you do go on their site right now, I put a link in the description if anybody wants to check Plug out. They do have a lot of great stuff on there, from iPhones, iPads, MacBooks. They have a pretty good selection of Android stuff that rotates quite frequently, from Samsung to Google Pixels to Pixel watches. I think they have Pixel watches on there, the first gen ones, for like $89 right now. So if you're looking for a decent smartwatch under $100, you can't beat that. If you use that link and use my code Techout, when you check out in the coupon code section, you do save $10 on any order $99 or more. So you can get some great pre-owned tech on there. Everything they sell does come with a 1-year warranty, and you can even purchase accidental damage coverage for a pretty decent price when you check out as well. So not really an ad there for Plug, but I was just happy with what I purchased from there. And it's, in my opinion, a great way to save money and get some pretty good tech. I mean, the Fold 4 is, just coming up on 2 years old, and it was mine's a 512 gigabyte one, and I got it for $479. So I saved probably about $1,500 just a year and a half after the phone came out. So if you're looking for a foldable and you don't want to break the bank, definitely a good place to get them. I don't think they have any more Fold 4s in stock right now, but they do have some other stuff on there. And we should almost be done here. It looks like we're finishing up the last like 2% right there. And then we'll get into the phone and be able to check out the battery health, all that kind of stuff. That last little, that's like 2% left. taking so long? Oh, it looks like it's doing something. It's got a little spinny thing on the bottom here. I don't know if it's restarting or about to or what. Not too sure what it's doing. I've never seen that little thing spin over there before. It's kind of just the bar up here went away and then it started spinning down there, but it hasn't restarted or anything yet. I guess we'll give it a few minutes here and see what it's doing, see if it does anything. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and power it down and turn it back on and see if it updates or whatnot. Not too sure what happened. Oh, definitely didn't update. Alright, it says reconnecting. Never seen that message before. Oh, you know what? I might need to. I think it was waiting on my other phone. Yep, there we go. Okay, so it shows we are transferring. Alright, so I'm signing into my Apple ID. My other phone still says transferring, but it doesn't have an estimated time. So I don't know if it was waiting on this to sign into the Apple ID or if something happened with the update. Because the update didn't, I don't think the update did anything. It just got stuck there until I restarted it. So that says it's signing in. As soon as the account stuff's off the screen, I'll put it back. Okay. Just going through the Apple Pay setup right now. Okay, it's showing me the beta is available. I don't think the transfer did not work. It didn't even start, so we'll have to restore it from iCloud or something. But it is on 17.3. Let's see. Ooh. The battery health is 83%. That is the lowest I've ever had on a phone. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna let it update to the I think it just needs to install, yeah. It should just verify that and install it. Didn't have to download again or anything. So I'm gonna let it install that and then reset it and do the iCloud backup. I think that's what the issue was on the why it didn't restore, because the other one's from beta and it didn't update to the beta. Just waiting on it to update. Oh, looks like we're back in action. Let's see. Alright, there we go. I do like that being on the bottom. Oop, that's fine. Let's see. Not now. I like how this still has eSIM. It'd be easy to swap back and forth between my regular iPhone without having to do anything. Little bug there with the two setup cellular things. We're going to reset it real quick and restore from my backup, because I don't want to have to download all the apps again. If I can find my iPhone to turn off. Okay, there we go. Now it's resetting. one thing I noticed about like the older iPhones is they don't feel like slower or less powerful or anything like that, but they do take longer to do stuff like this, like resets, updates, that kind of stuff. That's where I really notice the slower performance and stuff like that, is in these updates. I feel like just like day-to-day use, they aren't too much different than just a regular like phone, but this is where you really seem to notice it. Like all it's doing is resetting, and it's taking this long. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna sign back in real quick, and set up. I'm just gonna set it up from new. All right, so it's just gonna go through its little iCloud activation again. It's weird having the bezels on the top and the bottom. Haven't had that on a phone in quite a while. But yeah, it's just things like this that definitely take longer. I don't know what's taking so long. About time. Jeez. All right, so we're signing back into iCloud. Alright, just waiting to choose the backup. Alright, let's see. 15 Pro Max, there we go. And I'll put the phone back up on the screen here in a second. I'm just going through the setup again. Alright, so as soon as that Apple Pay finishes setting up, we'll should be good. Continue. Alright, so just storing from iCloud now. I didn't even check to see. This is a 64 gigabyte SE. Let me see how much I'm using on iPhone storage. Alright, I'm using 36.64 gigabytes on my 15 Pro Max, so we'll fill up just over half of the storage on this. And for those of you that are into the Apple stuff, I will be doing live videos on the iOS 18 beta, WWDC, all that kind of stuff. When that happens on Monday, let's see, what day is that? Monday the 10th is WWDC, so I'll be live for all that kind of stuff, so make sure you subscribe. I'm actually probably going to put this stream up here as scheduled. Actually, I'm going to do that right now while we wait. probably start at 12:30. Alright, there we go. So that's scheduled if anybody wants to add that to your calendar or anything. Alright, looks like it's done and restarting. And it's got my wallpaper, so well, that's a good thing. Still downloading apps. Alright, so everything appears to be working. I'm just gonna let it finish downloading the apps here. I'll probably transfer my sim over and use it for a little bit. try it out. We'll see how that battery life is with the 83% battery health. I may end up getting a replacement battery for it and doing that. We'll have to see how it does. I may run it down some more. All just depends. But that's going to be it for the live stream. It's finally set up and running. So after it's done downloading all the apps and restoring from that backup, like I said, I'll test it out, try it out, use it today, and then I'll probably do another video, kind of just a shorter video on everything to recap for those that don't want to sit through an hour-long stream of me, sitting here waiting for the phone to do stuff. But if you did watch, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, WWDC coverage June 10th at we'll start at 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, and then WWDC will be starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So look forward to that. I'll be doing coverage on that. We'll be doing beta installation on the iPhone SE here if it does support iOS 18. If not, we have the iPhone 15 Pro Max. We'll be putting the beta on that. I'll probably at some point be putting the beta on my MacBook Pro. I don't know if we'll do that on the stream because I'll likely be streaming from my MacBook Pro. Maybe be able to switch over to my PC and do it that way, and then we can do the beta on the Mac as well. But I've got that. I've got my iPad, and we'll have a couple different things to check out. And we'll be checking out iOS 18 live on video as soon as it comes out to developers on the 10th. The second it rolls out, we'll be updating to it. So that'll be a fun time. Had a lot of fun last year. A lot of people watching, commenting, all that kind of stuff. I used to do live installs on all the major betas. I don't really do that so much anymore because the beta updates aren't really that big, but I'll try to start doing some of that again here when iOS 18 rolls out and we're getting some significant changes, especially when the beta is out before iOS 18 is out at all to the public. Now we have iOS 17 betas, but iOS 17 is already out, so it's just incremental updates. But the first few betas, iOS 18, the betas for 18.0, all those betas where they're actually adding and changing stuff are really fun. And then after that, we go to 18.1, 18.2, where we still have some pretty major changes, midway through. Those are always fun. The closer it gets to the next release, the fewer updates we get. So it just gets a little bit boring after that. But look forward to that. I did set the stream on the channel so you guys can subscribe. You guys can add that to a calendar, have YouTube send you a reminder, whatever you want to do so you don't miss that. I am Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and as always,